It's nice to have you back here on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about disclosure of abuse. Now, what is disclosure? When a child shares an experience of abuse with another adult or with another child, that is what is called disclosure. Disclosure may not be a one-time event. Disclosure may be something that happens over a long period of time. Disclosure may be done on purpose, and disclosure may also be done accidentally. Now, when I mean accidentally, I mean when you notice that there are changes in a child. Maybe the way a child walks, maybe the way the child has withdrawn, maybe the way the child is beginning to behave, showing signs of matured behavior, which ordinarily should not be seen in a child. Those are accidental, ways in which disclosure can be shown. Also, it could be done on purpose. The child could just walk up to you as a teacher, as a neighbor, as a parent, an aunt or an uncle and say, look, I'm being abused. So that's why I said disclosure can be done on purpose and it also could be done accidentally. Now, one thing that's very important is that at the time of disclosure, what that child needs is support. And the way you respond to that child has a very major role, or plays a very major role, or has a very big impact on how that child will further seek for help or how that child will recover from the trauma eventually. So it's very important that when a child comes to you to disclose abuse, that you show your support to that child at the initial stage to help the child to seek further help, to open up further, to disclose more, and then also to help the child, heal, because it's part of the healing process. Once the child knows that I can report my abuse and I can get support from reporting my abuse. One thing also that should be known is that at the time of disclosure, or when disclosure has been made by a child of any abuse that the child is experiencing, the child must be given full attention. When a child comes to you and says, I have something to say, I'm being abused by my uncle, I'm being abused by my teacher, I'm being abused by my father, which is quite unfortunate, but it is happening. In that situation, you have to give the child full attention. Give the child undivided attention. You have to give the child support. You have to give the child comfort. You comfort the child to make the child know, feel relaxed, feel free, you can talk to me. You can talk to me, you can express yourself to me. And after that, you have to make sure that that abuse does not happen again, or there is no further abuse. For instance, if the abuse is taking place in the child's home, you have to make sure that that child does not experience that abuse again. That child must be taken away from that home. Now we're getting there. I'm going to explain how. Now, another thing is that once a child has reported child sexual abuse to you, once a child has disclosed it, you are not a counselor. You are probably a teacher or a neighbor or a parent. You are not a counselor. There are professionals trained for things like this. So what you should do when a child comes and discloses abuse to you is to connect that child to professional services. And those professional services will comfort that child. They will protect that child from further abuse, and they will also help that child facilitate fast recovery from that trauma. Now, there are a lot of NGOs and there are a lot of helplines all over, even on the internet. If you Google, you would see NGOs closest to you. You see NGOs, helplines where you can call in and report an abuse that has been disclosed to you. So if you're in Nigeria and you're in Lagos or Abuja, and there is a disclosure of abuse and you're looking for how to help that child, I have personally volunteered in an NGO and I have seen that they are full-fledged and they are capable of handling abuse. I'm talking about Cece Yara organization. It's a child advocacy center. Now, I will link in the description box below their helpline. It's a free toll helpline. You can call, and also their WhatsApp group number. They offer free legal services, free counseling, free medicals, and they also offer shelter. They have shelters for children. So if you have any case of disclosure around you, if any child has come to disclose child sexual abuse to you, if any child has come to disclose anything that has to do with abuse, please take advantage of that opportunity. Comfort the child. Give the child full attention. Don't make them feel like victims. Don't make them feel that they are wrong for reporting. Comfort them. Give them a listening ear and then direct them to professional services that can properly cater to their needs. Thank you very much. I hope we learned one or two things in this video.